Hello, good morning. Look at that view. Lovely view. So I just finished my morning laps and on my roof, just relaxing a bit before I start my day. And I'm thinking about strength. What is your greatest strength? And what is your greatest attribute? What do you think are your strongest points as a person? A lot of times we tend to just think about our weaknesses, our greatest fears, and we try to avoid them. We try to prepare for the worst, which we see as inevitable. And yeah, I think for most persons, I think their greatest fear is death. For most human beings, that's their greatest fear. And even if we don't live in trepidation of that final day, we know that it's coming. We know we don't want it to come because no matter the negatives in life, life itself is a positive thing. At least it is for me. I know I don't want to leave this place. As bad as it is, I don't want to leave this place. So we tend to focus on fear and doing everything in our power to mitigate that fear, and we should really sometimes just focus on our strength. And it's not a matter of boasting, bragging. No, but you must be confident in the things that are your strengths. I think my greatest strength is my ability to just stay calm. Just stay calm. No matter what is happening, just stay calm. And this is an attribute that I have had since I was very little. I remember my classmates in high school used to tell me, "You're as cool as a cucumber. As cool as a cucumber. You don't let anything phase you. You don't let anything unruffle you." Right? Um, I think that's my greatest strength, to just be able to just stay calm no matter what is happening. I used to laugh and say, if I was in a situation where maybe some crime was committed and I was called into question, they would probably think I did it because I'll just be so calm. Or even if I did it, I would have a hard time proving that I didn't mean it because I would just not be freaking out, you know? Things that most other persons would just freak out about, I would just not freak out. I would just stay calm, composed. And I think that comes from knowing that no matter what is happening, everything will work out. Everything will be fine in the end. And I am confident about that. And so I don't allow things to really get to me. There are stresses in life, and not all stress is bad stress. A lot of stress is good stress. There are the things that challenge us, there are the things that make us grow, there are the things that make us evolve, there are the things that give us discernment over time. And I don't run away from stress. I don't try to avoid stress. There are natural things that come with, for example, my job as a teacher. It's a stressful job, but it's good stress. Having kids around every day, all day, and kids come with their own, they come with noise, they come with confusion, sometimes they come with altercations, they come with all bag of things. And it is stress. I'm not gonna say it is not stress, but I see it as good stress, positive stress, helping them to navigate their emotions, helping them to maintain a positive outlook on life, helping them to resolve their conflicts, helping them to learn how to interact with each other. That's my job as a facilitator, as their teacher. And it's something I embrace. So yes, if you are not accustomed to being around children and you come around them for the day, you might be stressed out. For me, it doesn't phase me because I'm used to it. And I embrace it as something I want to do because I want to help them to learn how to navigate life in a positive way. Another of my strengths is I am able to see possibilities where I think the average person would look and see no possibility at all. I think I'm just able to see whether it's a situation or it's a physical space. I am able to be resourceful and just see what is possible. And this is something that people have told me. Like they would come around me and they see the things that I do with my space, or they see the things that I've created, and they say, oh my goodness, you are so resourceful. I would never have thought of that. And I'm always looking to see what is possible. How can I make this better? How can I make this more comfortable? How can I make the best use of what is available to me in terms of raw material, in terms of space, in terms of talents, in terms of the skills that I have? How can I capitalize on it? And that's a strong attribute. That's a very strong attribute, to be able to take limited resources that you're given and turn them into something spectacular. I believe that's a very good trait to have, and I'm happy that I am like that, because wherever I find myself, I'm always looking to see how can I improve this space? How can I improve this person? How can I improve this situation? Right? Even doing some renovations. I'm doing some renovations now. And I'm just constantly looking at the space and see, okay, how can I best utilize this area for aesthetics, for purpose, for use, practical use. Because you want to have both, right? In your home space, you want it to be aesthetically pleasing, and you want it to have a practical use. And my mind is just always thinking about how to improve the space. So yeah, I think those are my two greatest strengths. My ability to just stay calm no matter what is happening. The only Well, if a lion is coming at me, I will not be calm. That much I can tell you. Um, and that is my greatest fear, being eaten by a wild animal. I've always said it. And I will, you will not find me on a safari or anything like that, because I will not put myself in the place where a lion will need to chase me for any reason, right? You will never find me deliberately putting myself in a place where a lion might see me strolling by and decide that he wants to come say hi. No, no, no. So it's good when we look into ourselves and see our weaknesses, yes, and how we can improve them, but also our strengths. What are we bringing to the table that maybe others don't have? The skills, the talents, the intuition, the problem solving skills, your ability to motivate. All of these are attributes, and all of them can help to make the space improved, relationships improve, and ourselves improve. So just think about it today. What are your two greatest strengths? What are your two best attributes? Think about it, and you can share them with me. Let me know. What are your two greatest strengths, attributes? And here's the view from my roof. This is that's Portmore in the morning. This is Greater Portmore. On my roof swinging. I need to go and get ready for school.